Good morning.
Hello. Hi, everybody. Hi, we're Vida Vegan. We've got Jess, who can't speak today. She's sick. Um, we're with Vida Vegan Con, and today we have Monique here from Brown Vegan. And she is a first-time speaker. She has a blog on parenting, which is great. It's a great resource, and she'll be talking at Vida Vegan Con about honesty in online presence. So we're going to get started and just ask her some questions about blogging, what she's working on, some important questions about tacos versus burritos. So welcome, Monique.
Welcome.
Hey, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
We're excited to have you.
Thank you.
So what are you up to right now? What have you been blogging about lately?
I guess at this point, because I'm really big on strategy, I think it's like so easy to just have a lot of recipes, but I'm really working on helping people actually go vegan together with their whole family, like the kids and the husband and everybody getting on board. So I'm working a lot on that. And I actually have a 4-week course that's coming up on March 1st, where I'm going to be just teaching a group of people how to do that with their families. So, how to meal plan, grocery shop, be a social vegan, all of that good stuff. So, yeah, that's what I'm working on now. Just getting families to do it together, because that's hard. So that's my goal.
That is excellent. Yeah.
So, still have your husband, right?
It's kind of breaking up. Say that again.
You still haven't completely converted your husband, right? Or are you getting there?
I am, because here's the thing. Our compromise is just eat vegan meals at home, and then when you go out and we go to a restaurant, if they want to do whatever they want, I'm okay with that. So it's working really well at home, so I can't complain.
No, it works.
Exactly.
And baby steps.
Exactly. So yeah, it's been, in April, it'll be 5 years since we started together, so we're getting there.
That's awesome. So can you tell us a little bit about your journey to becoming vegan, and then also your journey to creating this blog and becoming a resource for families?
Yeah, so back in 2010, actually I was a vegetarian for 2 years before. I want to say that because I think it's important for people to know that it's okay if you want to start there. Don't stay there, but start there is okay. So I was a vegetarian for 2 years. I read Skinny Bitch. And when I read Skinny Bitch, I was a vegan for like 2 weeks, and then after that I was like, I can't. That's awesome. Then I became a vegetarian instead, because I was like, okay, I can do that. At least I can still eat dairy and do things when I go out. So then after that, about 2 years, I came across another book called Sister Vegan by Breeze Harper, and that book changed my world. It was the first time that I saw veganism that resonated with me. I always felt like it was kind of elitist or whatever. It's just like, it's not for me. It's rich people do that. And for the first time, it felt like it was so relatable. This is everybody's experience. We can all do this. And I'm just like, I'm done. So I became a vegan right after that. So it was kind of hard for the family, because when I was a vegetarian, I made 2 separate meals, so they were used to that. And then when I became a vegan, they were like, what is this? Like, why is there so many vegetables on my plate? So it was a transition in the beginning, but my kids and my husband have come a long way since then, so I'm really thankful for that. Yeah, so that's how I got started.
Well, and then how did you decide to start doing a blog?
Oh, yeah, so the thing is, I never really saw a whole lot of veganism from the family perspective. I remember when I first started, I would see so many recipes, and they had fancy ingredients and time-consuming, and they're beautiful. The food was beautiful, but I'm just like, it's not really practical, I need something that's really quick. I'm busy. I need something really quick, and I don't really want to have to think about it. So that's how it started for me. I was just like, let me just blog. I have to tell people that we can do this an easy way, So that's how it started for me. And YouTube, too. That's how that started as well.
Yeah. Oh, great. Yeah, your videos are awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, last night we watched your Valentine's Day from last year with you and your husband cooking, and it was such a fun video. Getting him in there to cook with you, and there was some dancing. It was pretty fantastic. How was your Valentine's Day this year?
It was awesome. We actually made chocolate covered strawberries again last night. I did it with the kids this time though. So we had 3 boys, and I did that, and that was fun. So yeah, It was just pretty chill. It's so cold here. I don't know. You guys are so lucky. I'm jealous. It's so free. I'm in like the DC
It's
area.
really nice right now. It's sunny and warm, and yeah.
Not here. The wind is blowing. It's really disrespectful out there right now. This wind is like blowing so hard. I couldn't even sleep last night. It was so hard. So yeah.
It sounds nice though. I feel like we don't get snow very much here, or any kind of, we don't have extreme weather, so.
You're lucky.
I know Jess is. She loves the snow. Speaking.
Not me.
So we're really excited to have you come to Vida Vegan Con this year in May in Austin. We love your voice and we love your blog. Have you been to Austin before?
No, this will be my first time, so I'm really excited. Yeah.
What are you most excited about?
The food, because the atmosphere, I heard is real artsy in Austin. That's what I heard is real artsy. A lot of vegan food. So I'm excited to just sample a little bit of everything while I'm there. So yeah, I'm excited about that.
Yeah, there's a lot to sample.
Oh my God, come with an empty stomach and an empty suitcase.
Yeah.
What are you most excited about for Vida Vegan Con as a speaker and as an attendee?
I'm excited because it's really uncomfortable for me to kind of like I'm really working on this though in the last several months. Even though I'm on YouTube and I'm real active on my blog and Facebook, just actually putting myself out there in front of people is just like really uncomfortable. So I'm looking forward to that new experience because I feel like it's going to open up my world for so many other amazing opportunities and things in general. Plus, I feel like I really don't know a lot of other vegans. So I'm excited to actually make some genuine connections in person because I really don't feel like I know a lot, unfortunately. Because I'm kind of like, it's weird because I'm an extrovert, but online I'm not as much. Is that weird or what?
That's the opposite of every other blogger. That's interesting.
Yeah, online it doesn't feel as like natural to me. It's kind of weird, but in person I just love to interact. I'm a hugger, so I'm really excited about meeting other people, other vegans.
That's awesome.
Whitney,
is there anybody who is
Whitney? Yeah, Eco Vegan Gal. Yeah, I'm excited to meet her in person.
Yeah. Oh, good, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's the YouTube go-to guru. Yeah, she's got that one dialed in. Great. So we're going to be in Austin. Austin is known for their margaritas and for their tacos. Do you prefer tacos or burritos?
Tacos, definitely tacos. Yeah. Because I feel like burritos, you can only do so much with burritos. With tacos, I can do tofu, I can do tempeh, I can do beans, I can do potatoes, I can do so much, but burritos I feel like they're kind of limited a little bit. I mean, you could do all those things with burritos, but it's not as fun. So yeah.
Agreed. Yeah.
So you said your tacos too?
Yeah, I'm definitely.
we're team
I think
tacos.
we're team tacos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And tacos are just prettier. I think burritos, I would just see this big thing with stuff in it, and it's just not as exciting.
Exactly.
Tacos are right there out in the open. You know what you're getting into.
Exactly. You can put some nice greens on top of them if you want to make.
There you go.
Yeah, it's fun. More colorful.
That is awesome. What did you make for dinner last night? Did you have a special Valentine's dish?
No, I'm boring. No, actually, I told you because it's so cold here. I had chili last night, and so yeah, I just put some Beyond Meat in it instead of crumble, and of course instead of ground beef. So we had chili. I need to do a video for that because it's so. I did it in a slow cooker, so it just smelled so good all day. Oh, yeah, that's all I had. And then, speaking of Texas, like I figured out a way to veganize like Texas toast, like the Texas toast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like the big.
Yeah.
They're not as thick, but I figured out a way to veganize that. So I got to do a video on that one day because that is just like.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, we want to see it. Yeah. So as the mother of 3 boys, are your boys all vegan?
I don't like to put them. I guess technically they are. I guess because I also homeschool, so they have all their meals at home, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They have all their snacks at home, and all of that stuff is vegan. But if they go to my mom's house and she has something that's not vegan, then they'll eat it. So I don't like to say they are, because, they're very vegan friendly. They're very vegan friendly.
Right.
Yeah. I don't like They are. One thing I will say is that because we've been on this journey for so long, when they go and they visit other people, or we go to like a cookout or something like that, they gravitate to the vegan food because that's what they know. I will say that, but no, I don't like to say that they're vegan. Just vegan friendly.
Yeah, that's awesome. Do you have any tips about how to raise kids to be conscious about that as a lifestyle?
Yeah, I guess the best way to approach it is sometimes I think that we're more compassionate. We're not compassionate enough with ourselves and with our families. So kind of just focus on making like really delicious, colorful, appealing food, and no matter what, people are going to eat it, and they don't care if it's vegan or not. My middle son, who was the most difficult one to kind of transition, told me that you shouldn't tell people that it's vegan. Just give them good food and they'll eat it. So I think that's the best way to approach it. These days, with all of these meat alternatives out here, it's just kind of like, it's amazing. Like, I love, like I mentioned before, the Beyond Meat crumbles. They are amazing. Tacos, chili, burritos. You can put them in anything. They are amazing. Also, Field Roast is like I just love this brand. I feel like their products make it very easy to transition. Like my mom, I made her like some lasagna, and I put Field Roast, the sausages in there, and she just was not convinced they were vegan. So, just make things that are like familiar and simple, and just really have fun, and don't be so hard on yourself and everyone else. Is how I look at it. So yeah.
That's beautiful. Yeah. Well, we're really excited for your class. Can you give us a glimpse into what you'll be speaking about?
Yeah. So my class is going to be about being, I guess, transparent on the online world as far as like helping people. I guess the best way to look at it, I'm trying to think. Sometimes I think that when I read things, everything presents vegan life as like perfect, and your journey is perfect, and everything is perfect, and everyone loves it. And I think that the more honest we are about the experiences that we have, the easier it will be for other people to transition as well. I understand why people are kind of hard and they don't tell everything. I kind of get that because we want to bring people in, so I get that. But I think I kind of think we do a disservice by not telling people a lot about this lifestyle, like the good, the bad, and the ugly of being a vegan. I think we do a disservice because a lot of times people will try and they think it's too hard, or it's boring, or they're not doing it right, and they quit. So I think it's more helpful if we actually tell people, listen, it's not going to be perfect, the process, and please be gentle with yourself. If you eat cheese at one meal, make sure your next meal is vegan. That type of attitude. So I don't know. I think it's really important to just be as open as possible about that because we'll help more people transition than not, I guess. That's how I look at it. So, yeah.
Awesome. I'm excited. I think it's a great class. I'm excited that we're going to have that one and that you're going to be the one speaking about that. We love your voice. It just seems so real. So, yeah, we're excited to have you.
Yes, and that's always been my goal, like the most down-to-earth approach to this lifestyle, make it as practical as possible, because I want people to have no excuse not to do it. So it's like, yes, you have to do this. You have to do it. I'm really excited about the parenting panel, though. I'm excited about that, because I think that the kids and everything, how to get kids involved, that's like going to be really helpful for a lot of people. So I can't wait to see who's going to be on there with me. That'll be fun.
Yeah, we're excited too. So for people who are watching, we've got every
to bed.
Every speaker we have about 30 speakers, and every speaker is presenting a solo class. So Monique's is honesty and online presence, and then some of our speakers are also doing a panel. So Monique is going to be on our vegan parenting panel, and we've got some. What's that? At the bazaar. So
at the bazaar. Yeah.
Vegan Con is 2 days of classes. It's Saturday and Sunday, and that's going to be the really intense, fun, amazing weekend. And then Friday is the Vegan Bazaar. It's at a separate location, and there's going to be sampling and demos and class panels and food trucks, and I want music, and it's just going to be a really fun event. It's open to the public. It's free for Vida Vegan Con attendees. So we're going to have some really fun panels on a stage in there, and the parenting panel is going to be one of those. So that's going to be something open to the public, so anybody can come. So yeah, we're really excited to have you, and you're in good company up there. So it's going to be a really good one.
Yeah, I'm excited. This is gonna be a lot of fun. Are you guys you're gonna stay there longer than the conference? Are you planning to stay a few extra days, or gotta wrap everything up, huh?
Yeah, we'll be there a while before it, just to because it's going to be crazy because we don't live there.
Yeah.
And actually, a lot of people sort of make a longer vacation of it. So we're going to try to get some activities going around town. Maybe a tubing trip, and just things for people to do to really just make the most out of their trip and
like
really just see Austin.
Yeah, we'd really like to arrange some kind of work party at an animal sanctuary, which I think that would be great. And there's going to be Dan and Marie from Red Hot Vegans, which is a blog in Austin. They're planning a scavenger hunt over probably like 4 or 5 days, and it's going to be incredible. It's going to be a really great way to see Austin and to meet people, and we'll be sharing more about that soon too. But so if you're coming and you can stay for longer, we definitely recommend staying a few days on either end because it's going to be incredible.
Yeah, awesome.
Were you going to say something?
I forgot. Do you get to do much traveling? I mean, with the boys and homeschooling, do you get to take some time off and go traveling at all?
I try to. Last year I didn't do as much travel, but the year before we did a lot of things. I try to. I definitely want to make that a goal for our new year. I want to do like more speaking and things like that. Because the beauty is, a lot of times when somebody wants to fly you out for an event, they'll like pay for your lodging and everything and your food, and I can just take my kids and I just pay for their flight. So I'm definitely interested in doing more travel. I want to do more international travel. Yeah, I'm really excited because I really feel like there's so many things that I'm just kind of in this little USA bubble, and it's like a whole world out there that I haven't explored yet. So I'm really looking forward to doing that in the coming years, more international travel. Yeah.
Do you have a #1 destination in mind?
For a long time it used to be Morocco, but now, yeah. I think I only want to go there for like Singapore just looks really beautiful to me. So that's another country in the top 5. What else? Morocco, Singapore. Fiji is like kind of 5 years off. Fiji.
Yeah.
5 or 10 years off of that because that's so expensive. But yeah, that's definitely something. It's just beautiful. Just beautiful. Let's go. I've never been and I've never had, so I'm excited about that.
Which cuisine inspires you the most?
Asian, Indian, Chinese, Japanese. I mean, I wouldn't say it necessarily inspires me the most. It's just when I go out, that's what I want to eat the most. At home, I like Mexican at home because it's simple. I would say Mexican at home, Italian at home, travel, Indian. Or not travel, but eating out, Indian, Chinese, Japanese. Yeah.
Do you have a least favorite?
A least favorite? Oh, and Thai, too. I love Thai food. Least favorite. I don't think I've ever came across anything I didn't like. Oh, I like Ethiopian food. I like Ethiopian food. You see how I have all these likes and Ethiopian is good. No, I don't have a least favorite. That's not bad. I just like everything.
It's a good way to be.
Yeah. So do you have any tips for, when you do travel with your family, do you have any tips for snacks or what you send them to school with, or if you guys do take trips? Oh, yeah, that's right.
Well, my kids used to be in school, so yeah, I have as far as the kids with lunches and things like that, I think it's really important to make the lunch look similar to what the other kids are eating. My kids, when I used to try to be like super like celery and hummus and raw brownies and stuff, my kids are like, we can't trade this food. Nobody wants to trade it.
That's the first thing I thought of.
Right. Right. So what I did is, it's just, I mean, beauty is the way things are today. It's just so easy to have like vegan replacements for like so many things. Like they have like, you know, the cookies and the chips and everything. So peanut butter and jelly is typically vegan. You just have to check the bread. So that's really basic. So you can make soups and put them in a thermos. Trail mix, pretzels, popcorn, all of that good stuff. So what I would do is I would get like the little, what brand was that? I can't remember. It wasn't Annie's, but it was kind of similar to that brand. And they would actually have like, you could buy like a pack of like vegan fruit snacks and like crackers and things like that. So they said it was easy to trade that kind of stuff. So I would pack that with sandwiches. And then of course I would put like carrots and hummus in there, but I always made sure they had like a treat. Something that was like easy to trade. And so that's how I used to handle lunches. But as far as travel, Happy Cow, that app is amazing. Yeah.
That's incredible.
So anytime,
It saved my life a lot of times.
right? And then Chipotle is everywhere. So Chipotle, if I want to eat something, and they're pretty much everywhere, so I can get that. But my favorite, because I know that was one of the questions, my favorite vegan-friendly city, though, I was in LA last year, and that was my first time in LA, and that was just, I was jealous. I was just like, you know what, I don't want to go back to DC. LA, well, DC is pretty, we have a lot of options here. Like Natives just came here. Natives Cafe's here now. We have some options here, but LA, I mean, no, we're not even on the radar compared to LA. My favorite vegan-friendly city, though, is Chicago. It was so easy being, and you know what, I went to Chicago like the second year I was vegan, so I was still trying to learn things, and it was so easy being vegan when I was in Chicago. I loved it. So many vegan restaurants. Yeah, so, yeah. Sorry, I just talked too much.
No, it's beautiful.
Thank you.
Great, yeah.
That's an issue that I work. That's something I think my husband says is going to work to my advantage. It's going to work to your advantage if you talk so much, Monique.
At home, though, do you see, you know, like you said, it's getting a little easier. I mean, do you see a vegan community? I mean, I know you don't know too many vegans, but, I mean, do you feel it? I mean, is there sort of vegan excitement at all? Like, is it building?
In the D.C. area?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we have a Veg Fest here, so it's amazing. I mean, last year we had
It's a big one.
We have a big one. Yeah, it was like 20. I think last year it was like 20,000 people, which is crazy. They do have a lot of community here. I just need to get more involved in it. So, it's like they have the Vegetarian Society of DC, and most of those people are vegan. I'm a part of Meetup.com, so I just need to actually get out there and meet people.
Well, Jenna from Choosing Raw lives in DC. She's coming to the conference. I don't know if you guys have met her.
I've met her. I actually met her at the Veg Fest, not this year, but the one before, and she is just so sweet. Yes, I met her. Yeah. Like if she saw me, she would know who I was because I like stalked her. Like, oh my God, what's up?
Awesome.
So yeah, we have a really big one. So like I said, there's a thriving community here. I just need to get out there in it. And probably when the spring comes, I'll get better. But these days, it's just too cold. I just want to stay in. Yeah. Like I went to the mailbox earlier, and I was just like, this wind is disrespectful.
Well, do you have any questions for us about Vida Con as a conference or an event or about, well, anything, really?
No, I think because I pretty much knew before I, applied to speak. I kind of had an idea of what to expect because I had been following you guys for, a couple of years because I wanted to go to the conference. I thought you were going to have a conference last year. So I was like, I got to start following to pay attention, but there wasn't one. So not really. No, I don't. I'm just really excited.
How did you hear about us?
One of my friends, I would say like 2 years ago, one of my friends mentioned it. So I was just like, oh, okay. So I just started following the blog, following on Twitter, and went from there. Yeah.
Well, we're really, really excited to have you. Get ready to get a lot more vegan friends. I mean, our attendees and our speakers, I mean, we all mix it up, and it's a really, really, really fantastic crowd of people. We always refer to the VVC family because it really is. We we've got this fantastic community, and we're really happy that you're going to be a part of it. So thank you.
I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah.
And where can people find you online?
Yes, brownvegan.com is my website. I actually have a podcast and YouTube channel and all of that good stuff. You can find it at brownvegan.com. And I'm really active on Facebook, so Brown Vegan on Facebook too.
Here you are.
Yeah. Great. That's wonderful. And we're at VidaVeganCon.com, and we're also on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in. You definitely leave some questions if you have them below, and then we'll share this. And thank you. I hope you feel better.
I don't feel better. The worst. Yeah.
All right. Well, it was so nice chatting with you. Thank you.
It was nice meeting you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a good day. Bye.
Bye.